Hey guys, it's Drew from Florida Parks After Dark. We're here at Disney's Art of Animation. We're in the lobby. Just want to show you a wall directly across from check-in, and we'll turn around and show you that in a second. We've gotten such a great response from some of the videos we put in about Art of Animation. We wanted to just really come in and give a much more detailed walkthrough to show you all of it. Now this wall is great because the sketches start real kind of pencil rough drawings. As you get farther and farther into the resort, and farther kind of immersed, they begin adding color. They look more and more like they do on the actual movies. And as you kind of make it all the way past check-in, they really just start being fully fleshed out. So I think this is just a neat effect of allowing you to begin to get immersed into kind of the environment. Now all the characters on here are characters from the different lands that are here. There's 4. And then if you turn around that wall, they have all the stills from the different movies. And then what's neat is check-in here is just kind of cool. Because it's animation, it looked like little color swatches. Really, the detail is great. So I'm going to turn all the way back around. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to quickly kind of head outside. Straight ahead is an ink and paint shop. That is their gift shop. Now we're going to post a vlog on a very detailed walkthrough with that. And then behind that is Landscapes of Flavor. Now that's their eatery. It's honestly one of the best in all of Disney for a resort. I mean, obviously this isn't a deluxe resort, but man, it really just has solid food, great choices for the kids. But here is what makes this resort just phenomenal, is what's out here. So we're going to take a walk outside. It's Yom Kippur today, so it is a holiday. So the place is a little busy because schools are out today. So here we go. Now this, it is the scope and size of what Disney does that's just great. So if we come over here, here's kind of how it all lays out on the map. So you guys can see that. There's Ariel and there's Lion King, there's Nemo, and then there's Cars. And we'll walk through most of the sections, just get a chance to see this. It's just really, the scale and scope. I'm going to keep saying that scale and scope of Disney is great. So here's the pool area. And what's neat about this pool is they play music underwater. And they have it, when you're underwater, it doesn't sound like it's underwater. It sounds like it's actual music. It's really, really neat. So we'll come through this way. Now, what we're walking next to here, that's the Landscape of Flavors. That's that eatery we just talked about. There's a door there to go in from the pool area. And what's great about this resort is it's sprawling. It's a big space. A lot of rooms are spread out by section. There's a lot of green and grassy areas between it. So we're going to go over into the Lion King section and just get a good look at kind of what that looks like. And then come back through and see the other sections quickly. Just want you guys to get a nice flavor of this. They have the big checkerboard. So it's a great combination of artificial turf, real grass. But now as you kind of get in to the Animal Kingdom section, I'm sorry, Lion King section, there's more trees, there's more shade, there's a lot more rocks. It gives you kind of that sense. There's a photo ops. And then on the buildings is where the rooms are. Obviously, you have all the African animals on it. And here He's the star of the show. Again, size, scope, big. Now, the one thing that maybe a negative to this property is it is sprawling and does spread out. If you have any mobility issues or trouble walking, this is where you got to walk. But look at this. Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba as a cub walking, and you can see the scope because you got people underneath it there. How big it is. What's neat is even the entrances. They really just take their time. Okay. Just one more quick view of this, because I just think that's just amazing. Okay, so we're going to go back, and now we're going into the Badlands. And you can see we're coming up. Now, this is neat. So there's all your hyenas. And there's little, you can go in through the elephant bones and tusks. You can go through the tunnels in there. Just a wow. And then, guess who? Scar. Just look like he's gonna jump down and eat me whole. Guys, that's one land. So we're gonna keep going out. But every entrance point, there's characters. That really just keeps you engaged visually. But now let's go straight back here. And if I am correct, this should be Little Mermaid and Ariel. So let's take a look. Look, they got the coral, the fuchsia colored coral climbing up the side of a 3-story building. It's really just, it immerses you. So what's different than there is this is more open. So you were in Lion King, and so it was closed in, and it was the jungle. This is more open and brighter. It gives it a different feel. And again, on the buildings, they take a lot of time to really immerse you. The light posts look like masts of boats. Anybody want to comb their hair? How you? That's probably 6 feet tall. I mean, these are large, large things that are great just for the kids to come in, photo ops. There's a man of the hour, Eric. You guys remember that's the statue that fell in the beginning of the movie that kind of submerged, and Ariel kind of got smitten. And speaking of smitten, King Triton. King Triton's 3 stories tall. Just amazing. And what's great about the Little Mermaid area is it's so far removed from the main pool, which is the Nemo pool we'll go back to. It has its own pool section. We'll go see that. From the it kind of reminds me of the ride, Little Mermaid ride. And this is more of a little kids pool area. more low-key kind of area. But look who's looking after it. Look straight ahead there. That's our other side. Okay, let's keep going around. And then our favorite crab, Sebastian. Getting some sun glare. Hope you guys can see this. And then, boom. What's crazy is you have Ursula directly across from King Triton. Squared off. The fight for Ariel. She's awesome. Now I'm going to head back out this way. And start walking back up so you guys can see some other parts of the resort. There's Eric again. Handsome man. Like I said, we're coming right back out the way we came in. Straight ahead of us is Lion King. I won't make that mistake for a fourth time. Okay. And there's a parking lot. The reason I show you that is it's a big resort, a lot of rooms, but they do really a nice job with the parking here. So a lot of good parking. You're pretty far away from everything. Great bus service. They can get you anywhere within the property. But as many of you know, Disney installed the new Skyliner. And it's a way for you to kind of cut across things because it's continuously running. So you can jump from here to the resort, from there to other parks. And I'm going to show you it in kind of a cool little spot up here. So I'm going to try to get a better shot here. Hold on a second. Shh, don't tell anybody we're going through the woods here. All right. So that is a Skyliner station for a Pop Century. They kind of come in, they load, and away they go. And from here, I believe, they go over towards Epcot area. So that's the Skyliner. So that's what makes another transportation option. So let's get out of the trees I decided to walk into. And let's walk around the backside here, see if we can get a better shot. Now, 2-cent tour. Skyliners, not air conditioned. They break down. Rarely, but they do break down. So heads up. Get a Skyliner, bring some water. So now we're on the back side of Lion King. So there's all the buildings. And I still have the drawings on the outside. So again, the detail, even when you're not in the middle, is just great. But these paths around the backside are fantastic. All right, now here. This is going to be a great shot for you guys to see the Skyliner. All right, see, I didn't have to climb through all the bushes. So here you go. Get a little closer. So that is the Skyliner. They changed what they call the skins, the outside. They have different Disney characters. They just brought Encanto in. So that's running. Hard to see from here, obviously. They go to the Riviera Resort. That was it. So that's where they go from here. And then from Riviera, you actually see Epcot. And from there, you think you can go to Epcot from Riviera. So, and over there's Pop Century. So that's a resort that actually connects by a bridge. If you come out here, you kind of can see we're right along the water by Pop Century. Let's continue on our journey, guys. Here we go. Okay. So as you can tell by the side of the building, I'm getting a little closer to the world of Ariel. I'm sorry, world of Nemo. Gosh, you can tell it's been a long day. You know what, guys? I've decided to make a change. We're going back this way. I'll tell you why. The entrance into that section, right from Pop Century across the bridge from the Skyliner, probably a great way to go and a little more direct, that you guys see more than just me walking through a bunch of buildings. And who knows, maybe go to the Skyliner and take a peek at that. Like I mentioned, guys, this is a big resort.
That's good. That'd be hot.
There's the outside of the building. All the squirts.
Yeah, force someone to do it.
All right, guys. Oh, yeah. We're going to take a picture of Skyliner from here. Okay, so right ahead of us is that bridge I talked about. So the Skyliners come in from Riviera, and they come down this way. And there's a bridge that connects them. Let's go take a quick peek. Then we'll go to the aerial area. Now straight across there, like I said, that's Pop Century. All right, now this, there we go. Now this will give you a great perspective. Let's come over to the railing real quick. So that is a Skyliner. That is actually stopping. I have not, that stopped the footage. It's slowing down. I'm guessing somebody who has a disability needs to get on. I need to slow it down for a wheelchair. So that's your Skyliner. All right, so let's head on in and check out aerial section real quick here. Sorry for the shake, had to switch hands. Okay, here we go. Zoom back out. Now here's what we're doing. We're coming in the back end. When we first came in, we saw the pool area, so that's kind of straight ahead of us. So we kind of made a big circle. So here is the outside of the Nemo. Area. Finding Nemo, classic movie. And this, my kids love this. We used to come when they were little. Paths and stairs and caves, and it's just awesome. So we'll come around. I can see some of our Finding Nemo friends. There's many. What's great is you see the trees that they're using here. It gives you a sense that it's like the underwater plants. I mean, that's the detail Disney gets to, which is great. Now, right here is the splash park. Let's take a peek at our splash park. I'm so hot right now, I might even think about jumping in. And across the way there, our favorite turtle friend, Crush. And you look right in the front there, and we'll go around, we'll see it. There's Marlin and Nemo sticking out from the sea. And Mr. Ray. All right. They have to jump in on the jellies. Let's go back and take a look at our friend. And there's a much better picture of our friend. Nemo and Marlin sticking their heads back and ready to go to school. Okay, so jumping on your jellies, like I said. And again, what to do with these buildings is just great. It takes away the harshness of kind of the structure, the squareness of the building, and really just makes it part of your scenery. Okay. Hey, here's a neat thing. Remember the fish that Marlin and Dora are trying to tell them directions? They're on the wall. That's awesome. Okay, moving on. When I'm at Disney, there's words I overuse. Awesome, amazing, and fantastic. Because I am just blown away by this place. So real quick, there's Cars Land. We're going to do something fast at Cars Land. No offense meant to any of my car fans out there. But it is 90 plus degrees. And it's awful warm. So here's Radiator Springs. You come around. Another sign. Got the sheriff car right there. And I gotta be honest with you, even as a main character, I forgot his name. I cannot believe it. I get kicked out of the Disney fan club for this. What's great here on the sidewalk, you make it a road. Remember, you're in the desert, so there's all low-lying plants now, shrubs, rocks. Mater used it. Dang near fainted. Looked like he had just been painted. Rusty's. Lightning McQueen's up. And there's his girlfriend. Oh. See, this is just great. And then there's the Cozy Cone Motel. As you go through, they have Luigi's Cassidy Tires as one of the places you can stay, and there's Luigi's little guy. And then they have actually the front of the motel, which is great. And then down through this little tunnel. At the end, there's a wheel well hotel. And that Sergeant Surplus Hut. All cabanas are those cones. Fillmore's is over there. It is great. We're coming back through. And then we gotta see Mater real quick. And there you go, guys. This is George from Florida Parks After Dark. We're here at Animal Kingdom, at Art of Animation. I'm gonna make that mistake 6 more times. Art of Animation. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Like and subscribe to our videos. Let us know what you like, and we continue to do more of it. You guys take care. Have a great day.